Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, I help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. I sit you down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to try and tempt you with a cash offer on the table.
Too much?
No.
If I don't think that's enough money, I'm going to say reject that. Take a gamble, go to auction in the hope that you'll get a little bit more money there.
50.
I will be on hand at all times to help and advise you. Today, the show comes to you from Grantham in Lincolnshire. Look at this crowd. They've been here since early this morning. They brought along their antiques and collectibles. They're determined to do business. They want to walk away with the real deal.
It's full steam ahead in the dealer's den, and today's proceedings are well underway. It looks like our first deal of the day is primed and ready to go.
I get no prizes for guessing what you bought in, do I?
No, not at all.
So, car boot sale?
No, it was given to me by my grandfather who had a hardware store, and it was used as a promotional piece. So I used to go in and pet it and play with it. It used to be the nearest thing I had to a pet at the time because we didn't have any at home. So
You bear to part.
well, he does have a lot of emotional attachment, but
Yeah.
to be quite honest with you, I didn't want it in the house anywhere because I didn't want it to get broken. It's just been in a box in the loft. It's not the kind of thing that goes on a shelf or mantelpiece or anything.
I suppose. Right, let's have a look on the base. Yeah, and we can just pick out the Beswick mark here, Beswick, England. So issued late 60s by the famous paint company. Got the Beswick mark. They're not that rare. I do see them around, and it's surprising really because they're so fragile, aren't they? And when you think they were put in businesses, you'd have expected them to be. So I'm going to put 20, 40, 60 quid down, Graham.
Right. You've got to involve the emotional attachment as well,
No, I'm
obviously.
not paying for emotion. I've got to sell this little beauty on.
Of course,
Right.
of course.
£80, that's my bid.
Right, OK.
Now you tell me what you're expecting.
I'd have said more over 250. Really.
250.
Yeah.
A bit of a way away, aren't I? Right, here we go. 100, and this is going to be my last bid. My very, very last bid. £120.
I can feel my heart hurting now.
Can you?
Yeah.
Graham says I mortally wounded him with my offer. Have you ever heard such a thing?
£120.
Yes.
Well, it's taken me back a little bit by surprise because both the independent valuer and the auctioneer, 250 to 350.
Gosh.
So at 120 on the table, unless, woof, woof, we get some more money for that dog in the window, I'm going to say chances are you could do well at auction. Certainly, I think you'll do better than that. Woof, Karen, come on, Karen.
Oh dear, I'm in the doghouse, aren't I?
Hey.
Well, it's a bit of a no-brainer, really, from your point of view, isn't it?
Well, I think, bless him, yes, I think he's worth more than that.
You sure you're going to be able to part with him when the day comes at auction? I'm not convinced you can.
It's going to be difficult, but I think he's going to be worth it.
Yeah? OK, well, good luck. Hope it works, and
Thanks very
hope it
much.
does well.
And so man's best friend is off to auction. But will this dog have its day as it goes under the hammer of auctioneer Colin Young?
Coming up now is the large advertising Beswick Dulux dog. Old English sheepdog, you turned down 120 quid from Karen. Did you do the right thing? I think you did. But the reserve is 250. Is that a bit too optimistic?
Who's going to start me at a couple of hundred? £200 for it. 200, 200, 100 then. £100. It's a poor start. 100 bid. At 100. Any more now? 110 now, surely. 100 in the room. At 100. 110. Everybody now. 110. 120. 130. 130. 140. 150 with you. 150. 160 surely. 160. 170. At 170. 180. 190. 200 now.
We're at 200. We're closing in there.
220. 230 now, do I see? 230 bid at 230. We've managed to get the undercoat on at 230. At 230, are we going to add some gloss to it now at 240? We are 240.
We're so close now. We're at 240. They're looking for 250.
250 bid at 250 and 60 now. At 250, any more bids now? At 250, are we all done and finished? We're on the market, we are going to sell it, make no mistake. 60 is the last call. There's going to be some disappointed people, but we go at 250.
First of all, are you happy to see it go?
Mixed feelings, but yes, it's better somewhere else than it is stuck in my loft.
You see, the little lad came back then.
Yeah.
Hello, Fido. Going into his granddad's shop, stroking the dog. It all came back then, didn't it? OK. I'm not going to make you cry, so right.
It's fine.
On the day, you were right. The reserve was spot on, £250. Take away the commission, it leaves you with £212. What are we going to do with the money?
It's going towards the kids having a holiday.
What's the kids called?
Owen and Holly.
Owen and Holly? Can you hear that? Dad's taking you on holiday now. That's gotta be the real deal.
With over £200, it looks like Graham and his kids will be painting the town red on holiday. Over to Mark now. Let's see if he serves up some tasty cash for his first deal.
And you've brought me along a pair of very nice berry spoons here.
Yes, indeed.
How did you come by them?
Well, I actually inherited these about 15 years ago. I gather they're 1862 in date from the hallmark.
Right.
And I think the maker might be Charles Boyton, but I couldn't be sure on that. I'm sure you'll elaborate.
Should we have a quick look?
Yes, please do.
Right, so... And you are absolutely spot on. It is Charles Boyton.
Oh, good.
And it is 1862.
Right.
Very good. Now, my gut feeling is these have been pressed. Now, what that means is that originally these actual spoons were part of a canteen.
Right.
But they would not have had the patterning in.
I see.
What happens over the years, the service gets split up, and people in those days liked berry spoons, so they would take them, have them embossed out, which is quite easy to be done, you know, because they're only embossed, they're pushed underneath in the pattern, and out comes the design.
Right.
And they were used basically for serving berries, but still they're nice quality, and you've got lovely gilding inside there.
Yes.
Because obviously with the acids from the fruit, when you were scooping them, it would burn into the silver, would mark it.
Yes.
So the gilding didn't allow that to happen.
I understand.
But these are in really good condition.
Yes,
I
they
take
are.
it you haven't used them a lot?
No, they haven't been used at all.
Really?
No, that's right.
No.
They're just tucked away, and that's really why I brought them along today, Mark.
Right, I say. So you're looking hopefully to sell them?
Yes. Dependent on your bid, of course.
Well, absolutely. That goes without saying. Take some money out. 10, 20, 30, 40, £50. How does that sound to you, sir?
That's rather less than I anticipated.
Right, OK. It's basically, we're coming back to what I said earlier.
Yes, yes.
For me, knowing that they're later embossed,
Yes.
it narrows my market.
Yes.
Because when I sell them, I would always tell the person I was selling to, I don't believe these are original berry spoons.
Right.
They're later done, and it does affect the price.
Yes, I take your point.
How about another £10 on the table? £60.
60. If you could make it 70, I think we could shake hands.
You know, if you go to auction, there is a chance that you get a collector for them that want them. There might be somebody there who doesn't agree with me and thinks they are original, but I
Yeah.
must always go with what I believe my knowledge to be right.
Yeah.
So there's my £60. That's my offer. It's on the
That's your
table.
final offer, is it, Mark?
It's my final offer, and whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you.
OK. Well, I think cash on the table, it's a fair offer, and it's a deal, Mark.
Thank you very much indeed. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
A sweet deal there for Richard's fruity little numbers. Up next, James is in the frame as he tries to buy some intriguing artwork.
Did you know when you came along that I collected glass pictures?
We did see a programme where you had got a few on the table one day and said...
Do you know the process about these?
Not really, no. I knew there were oil on glass and that.
Well, no, they're not, you see.
Well,
It's
they're not.
what they are is they're prints, they're engravings.
Oh, right.
And they're stuck to the back of the glass with varnish, which is why they go this quite sort of nice
Oh, I
yellow
see.
colour. And then they're scraped until there's just about a nanomillimetre of paper left with the print. And then they're painted from behind. So they're not original paintings by any means. They're prints that have been coloured from behind. And unfortunately, this one has been wet. I suspect that's probably had it, that one, sadly. Is that Matthew?
I think it was Matthew, yeah, that
Matthew.
one.
And that's definitely Mark.
Mark.
He's got the lion as, you know, the symbol of St. Mark. So he's in nice condition. Frame's a bit gone, needs a bit of a polish. And this one really is a wreck. How much did you pay for them?
Well, I'll tell you later if you want.
Yeah, I was just trying to catch you off guard. So, I'll put a bit of money on the table. I'd like to offer you 20, 40, 60, 80 pounds for them.
I was hoping for a bit more than that, really.
Yes. I'll try one more. I'll stick another 10 on, so that's 90 quid, which is really sort of 60 for that one and 30 for the frame on the other one.
You think?
No.
That's a no.
That's a definite no, isn't it? Yeah.
So,
all right, look, take the tenner away. And there we are. Fill it up to 100. And I think that's probably as much as I want to give for them. No, as I say, I know the market so well, and these, I can buy these religious ones particularly really quite cheaply. So I wouldn't want to give you any more than that.
what do you think? Deal?
Deal?
The boss says deal.
Boss says deal. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can tell me whether you made a profit or not.
We've made a bit of profit. Yeah, I think I paid £24 for them at auction.
Well, you've done very well.
So
You're a dealer in the making.
hopefully.
Coming up, Elizabeth has been doing her homework.
You're very good at this.
I've watched the programme.
Have you? You're a little bit too good for my liking.
Has Karen met her match? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. The locals are out in force and there are plenty of deals going down in the dealer's den. We now head across to a man who knows his antiques. Nothing gets past Stuart on this show.
Blue and white vase? What can you tell me about it?
It'll either be a car boot or a charity shop, because I'm a little magpie. I was hoping it was the original, but I've been told it's a copy.
You say a copy? I mean, it's a copy, probably about 1900, 1920s, of a much earlier design. So it's a copy in one respect, but it's not a modern repro.
No.
The Chinese were very shrewd, and they still do. They keep the best for themselves. And this, to my mind, is an export piece. But nevertheless, it's still a very presentable looking vase. You can tell the houses, the people, and so on. I'm going to have a go at it, see what we can come up with for you.
Okay.
What do I want to pay you for it? 20. £40.
No.
Too much?
No. Not at all.
£50 on the table, ladies.
Sorry.
Not very exciting for you, is it?
No, not really.
I raised it to 50 quid, I'm afraid.
Okay, take it.
So it's auction, I think, for you ladies, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry it's not for me, but very nice meeting you, and I'll wish you well at auction.
You too. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Will the girls regret not taking Stuart's offer? Let's find out as the vase goes under the hammer.
OK, coming up now, this is Helena's vase, the Chinese vase. And at the moment, the Chinese market, even for 19th century goods, is doing very well. Nice looking vase, bought it at a car boot sale for a tenner. Amazing what you can get at car boot sales.
Good vase there. Who's going to start me at 100 for 800? 50 to go then. £50, anybody? 50, 50, 40. £40 bid at 40 bid. 5 anywhere else now. 45 bid, 50, 50 bid, 55 bid, 60 bid, 5 bid, 70 bid, 75 bid. At 75, bid 80 now. Do I see 80? 80 bid, 80 bid.
There are 80, they're on the reserve.
80 bid. 85 bid, fresh blood. 85 bid, 90 now, may I say. 90 and 5, 95. 100 now, surely. 100, 110 now. 110 bid. No, £100 bid. You're all out now. At 100, 10 now, may I say. Going this time, then at 100.
Gambler's just gone down 100 quid. Take away the commission from £100, that leaves £85. Helena, what do you think?
Brilliant.
Not bad,
More
is
than
it?
I paid for it, yes.
A lot more than you paid for it. You paid a tenner. It produced £100 gross under the gavel, £85 to come home. Sophie, what do you think about Grandmum?
I think she's done really well today.
Fantastic. Do you do the car boot sales?
Yeah.
OK. See, it runs in the family. On the day, £100 for a vase that you paid a tenner for, and you're going home with £85. That is the real deal.
Impressive stuff. Well done, girls. If you fancy giving the car boot a go, stay tuned, as later on in the show, David has some top tips on the Chinese antiques market. Back to the dealer's den, where there's a lot to get through and no time to waste. David and auctioneer Colin Young can't resist getting in on this one.
Do you know anything about the watch?
Not a lot.
Right, OK. Well, what we have here is a 19th century Verge pocket watch.
Right.
The watch itself is made from silver and tortoiseshell. The dial is white porcelain.
Right.
Now, unfortunately, John, with this outer case, we've got slight damage, which I'm sure you've seen.
It's peeling off.
Bits missing now. But if we lift this out, the case is silver. You should have a hallmark, but some were not done. And this hasn't actually been hallmarked.
I see.
Then we move on to
Next case.
the other case, which again is the push button, and we open that. Now this is basically the main housing for the movement. The face on this one is, as I said earlier, is white porcelain, and what's nice about it, it isn't damaged, which is very important. So see it, open it up, and there we have the movement. So this is a very, very nice verge movement.
And them jewels are?
These are garnets. A lot of people will tell you they're rubies, but they're not.
I thought it was rubies.
No, they're not rubies, they're garnets. It was made in London, I can see by the style of it. I'm just going to check if I can see who the maker is.
Right.
It's by a gentleman called Garland of London. Ring any bells to you?
No, I didn't know that anyway. So.
No. What's slightly unusual about this watch is actually on the first case that we took apart. If we turn it over...
This thing there.
Have you noticed what this is?
Eagle, is it? Or?
I think that is a Russian coat of arms. It's the Russian eagle. And I think somebody's possibly had this made for export to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Colin, on the back of the case there is an eagle, which could indicate there may be a Russian connection.
Yes, yeah.
Is it original?
I think it's all original. The thing is, you just don't see all that many of these, so it is a little bit of a rarity.
Very individual.
Absolutely.
Mark likes a bit of jewellery, likes a fine watch. What's he going to put on the table? Tick-tock. Let's find out.
It's a very, very nice piece. And really now we're down to one thing, aren't we? The money.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, OK, so 50, 1, 150, 2, 250, 3, £350, John. How does that sound to you?
Getting close.
Getting close. How close?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Can't tell me?
Can't tell you that.
Sounds like a good start, doesn't it? OK, £300 to £500 is where our valuers are and where the auctioneer is. So we're in there at the lower part of the estimation. So think about it. Speak to Mark, try and twist his arm, see if you can get any more money off him, and then you have to make that decision. Will I get more by going to the auction? Well, that's what the show's all about. That's the gamble.
Well, you heard it from David there, John. Right. What are we going to do? You going to twist my arm some more?
I am, please.
I'll tell you what I do. There's 350 there. I'll put on another £40. That's £390.
Right.
That's basically £500 in an auction. How do you feel about that?
Close. Very close. Make it another tenner and we've got a deal.
OK, I'll tell you what we do. I'm going to take those two away. We're going to put those there. OK, John, so if I put this 50 down, is that a deal?
That's a good deal for me.
Right, there's 400 on the table there. We got a deal, John. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
They're shaking hands. They've done a deal at 400 quid. A great-looking lot. Our dealer's got hold of it. Has he got something good? I think so.
A reasonable offer on the table from Mark, but the big question is, can he clock up a profit? Find out later on in the show. We head over to Karen now, who's been presented with an engaging little gem.
Is this something that you've inherited or something you've bought?
It's something I've inherited from my late aunt about a year ago, and it's just been stuck in a drawer ever since, really.
Yeah. And why would you like to sell it now?
Well, the ring doesn't fit at all, and as I say, stuck in a drawer, it seems silly when somebody else could have some pleasure from it.
Yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? It's a decent-sized stone, actually. I can see that straight away. And it's big, isn't it?
It's very big.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that really doesn't go against it, because it's better to be a bit bigger than too small, because then a lot of people can't wear them. Let's have a look at it under the glass. Okay, so I can see from the hallmarks 18 carat, but it's not actually that old. It dates from about 1990, but it's a beautiful ring, and I'm going to try and buy it.
Okay, lovely.
So, crunch time. Right. 2, 3, 4, 100. 200. Well, you might as well have that. 280.
It's a very pretty ring with
She's very pretty.
very
pretty pile of cash over there as well.
Very unusual setting.
I know, Elizabeth. The trouble is, it's so new.
Squeeze a little bit more out.
Have you been rehearsing this? You're very good at this wheeler dealer stuff.
Watch the programme.
Have you? You're a little bit too good for my liking.
You've got to be canny, you know.
Right, Elizabeth, £300. Look out, we got trouble here. £300, David. Don't you think that's a good bid?
Well, let me tell you what the independent valuers say. 250 to 350. 300 is on the table. If you went to a high street shop and you were getting engaged, that's a pretty little ring for that money. Can you get any more in the sale room? Well, if there are two young guys there and they're getting engaged, maybe. Now, it's up to you. I'll willingly go to auction with you, but you will be on a gamble and it will be a close run thing.
I can't believe I was right bang in the middle of the restaurant. I was so chuffed. Elizabeth, that's a really good offer.
Yes, I think I've got to take the money. Yes,
Yeah,
it's a deal.
I think you should.
Thank you.
Coming up, will the Duke pass the test?
This is a lovely little bowl, and it's a bit of a sleeper to test you out.
You thought you'd catch me out, did you, Aubrey?
I thought I might try.
Find out after the break.
Where have you been? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
We've had all sorts of collectibles through the doors today. What's on James's table? Careful, Brian. He'll have the shirt off your back if you let him.
You two, and I very much like your Jackson Pollock shirt.
Thank you very much.
It's not an original.
Yes, it is.
It is an original?
Done by myself.
Oh, done by you, yeah. OK, you brought a collection of vestas along. I'm guessing they're all silver?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And how long has it taken you to collect 6?
Well, I've been collecting for about 2 years now, James. So I've got quite a few more at home.
You've got more?
These are just some that we brought along today just to see how we go with them. Yes.
Okay. So, bog standard, in a way, Vesta cases, without being rude.
Sure.
I mean, they were made in the hundreds of thousands, mostly Birmingham made.
Yes.
I guess they're dating between about 1890 and 1915, that sort of thing.
Something like that,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Keep the matches in there, strike on the bottom, and very collectible things. I imagine these things were possibly even collected at the time they were new. You know, people might have had one for each day of the week or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right, see if I can buy them from you.
Okay, great.
So I have to do maths here, which is not my strong point. So let's try 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160.
I'd like more than that, James.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
So if I put another 20 down, that's £30 a piece, isn't it?
Yes.
Which is, doesn't seem very much, does it really? Really. So let's go to 200.
I still think I'd like more than that, James, actually.
Not striking a match with you yet?
No.
No. So I'll add another 20 to that. So 220. I think that's probably about as far as I want to go.
I couldn't squeeze you another 20, could I, James?
I'll split the difference with you. I'll put another 10 down.
Right, yes.
Would that be all right?
Yes, I'll go for that.
See the money?
Yes, please.
There it is.
Thank you very much.
OK, there we are.
That's great.
Thanks for bringing them along.
Much.
Wow, you certainly met your match there, James. What a great price for your collection, Brian. Now, as we promised earlier, it's over to the Duke to find out more about the market for Chinese antiques.
I'm sure you'll all recognise the young gentleman sat opposite to me. His name is Aubrey Dawson, and he's one of our off-screen independent valuers. Now, you've brought some examples along here of porcelain and oriental works of art. The reason we're talking about these today is because of the surge in popularity, especially with Chinese porcelain.
Yeah, that's true. The Chinese market is really booming. In fact, the Chinese economy has recently overtaken the Japanese economy. That's how well they're doing, and they've got such wealth out there. They want to buy their heritage back. So there's a lot of wealthy Chinese businessmen, Chinese collectors, and they're coming over here and they're taking it back with them.
Now, coming to the porcelain that's on here, blue and white, Cantonese. Tell me about the age of these items.
Well, there's various date ranges here. I mean, you've got this lovely Chinese tankard, which is early 19th century, typical blue and white decoration. You've got a lovely ginger jar here, again with nice character marks on the base. A little bit later, and then you've got a really nice Famille Rose bottle vase that is, again, late 19th century.
Now, there is one piece there that looks to be oriental, but is not oriental. Tell me about that little beauty there.
It's true, this is a lovely little bowl, and it's a bit of a sleeper to test you out.
Thought you'd catch me out, did you, Aubrey?
I thought I might try.
I spotted that late 18th century first period Worcester.
Worcester uses a very famous crescent mark on the bottom. It looks to be oriental, but it is in fact English.
Now, people at home are thinking, we've got something like that. What are we talking here? Ginger jar, 19th century. What are we talking value?
In terms of value, high hundreds, 6 to 8, 800 to £1,000.
OK, just a few years ago that I recall in the sale rooms, that would have only been 200 or 300.
Absolutely.
The marketplace has started to catch fire. Now, you're going to look round your cupboards, your attics, your cellars, and if you've got any particular blue and white, it might be damaged, it might be chipped, it might have a crack in it. But with this surge in the Chinese market, you never know. What do? Take it to a proper company, a sale room, more than one perhaps, and get yourself an evaluation. It might only be 19th century, but you might get lucky. It might be Ming.
Back to Karen now, where the cards are on the table.
Where's it come from, Derek?
Well, I rescued it. It was heading for a skip, and it was house clearance.
My goodness, well done you.
Yes.
And how long ago was that?
Well, it's a good 40 years ago.
40 years?
Yeah.
So you've had the pleasure of it for 40 years?
That's right,
Oh,
yes.
well done you.
Yes.
Let's have a look. A lot of these are sort of topographical ones of, you know, areas and
Yes.
town centres and places like that.
Most of them are local.
Sort of around Grantham and this area?
Grantham and Stamford, Leicester, Peterborough.
Yeah.
And,
Other ones that are quite interesting, if we go sort of further on here, from the world of postcard collecting, are people that like transport ones.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think they're worth some money then? Is that why you're here?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're hoping?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the people that collect postcards are very passionate about their field of collecting. I'm going to put down £30.
No.
No, that's a definite no. In other words, I'm a long way out.
Yeah.
How far out am I, Derek?
Well, you put down what you think.
Came off the skip, Derek. Don't forget.
It don't alter the value, though, does it?
Okay.
There's 183 postcards in there.
Oh, we've counted them then.
Well, I thought you'd probably ask me.
Right, £40, Derek, for your 183 postcards.
No,
Come on then, give me a clue.
we've got to go a fair bit higher than that.
Fair bit.
Yes.
All right, I'll put another tenner down. Right, cards on the table time. I think on 50 quid for the ones that I think are of interest to the collectors. I think I'm covered. Your gamble is, we're in Grantham, they're local postcards. You've got that advantage if you go to auction, whereas perhaps I haven't taken it out the area.
Well, I think I'll take it to auction.
Yeah? Try your luck there.
Yes.
Well, good luck then, and hope it does well, and have a nice day with David.
Thank you very much.
Derek's got a clear picture of what he wants. Over to the sale room to see if those buyers are there.
Here we go. You turned down £50 from Karen. You said, no, I think they're worth a little bit more. The question is Derek right? Has he over-egged it? Should he have taken the 50 quid or should he have gambled? Well, he's chose to gamble. Is he right? Let's find out. It's coming up now.
Who's going to start me at £100? At 100 bid. At 100, 110 now to a C. At 110, 120 now to a C. 120 anybody now. 120, 120, 130, 140, 140 to a C now. 130's on the middle, 130, 140, 140 with you. 140.
That's all right, isn't it?
I've already got 150. Coming again at 160 now. 160 now to a C. At 150 is all in the middle, 150 and 60 is the last call. Are we all done? We're finished and we're going then at £150. Thank you very much.
150 quid under the gavel. We've got to take some commission away from that, so I make that about 127 quid. What are you going to do with the money?
Well, I'm going down the A1 and I'm going to buy a coach holiday for the good lady.
OK, what's the good lady called?
Betty.
Betty? He's going to buy you a coach holiday and you are going on holiday. Are you going as well?
Yes.
Oh, he's coming as well?
Unless
all right.
you want to go.
I don't mind, Betty, if you don't mind. OK, on the day, real deal 150, £127. He spent it right away on his good lady. That's a terrific deal. That's the real deal.
Coming up, Stuart forks out some serious cash.
Just got to pause here for a minute because it's nice and even. How much do I want to pay for this?
Find out just how much after the break. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. As the doors close on another fantastic day, Stuart has just enough time for one final deal. But not everything is black and white.
Jolly interesting bit of black and white ceramic that you brought along today. I can tell you a little bit about it, but I'd like to hear your stories first and what you know about it.
It came from my mother. When she died, I inherited it.
Right.
But she was given it by an old lady that she was good friends with in the village. But I don't really know its history.
About it. Now, whether it's a money box or whether it was a collecting box, I think it's jolly interesting. I mean, first of all, I would estimate that to be middle to late, probably late 19th century. We're talking 1880, something like that. That's fairly typical of this sort of style in ceramics, the black transfer printing, blind man's buff. Well, that's very much sort of late 19th century game. Might have started earlier, but the Victorians were very keen on these sort of cranky games like that for parlours. But I think there's more to this than actually meets the eye at first glance. It's got two different ships. One Scawfell of Liverpool and one's Warrior of Stockton. Back and front, the same church. Was it a church collecting? Was it a church collecting for people that perhaps lost their lives on those two ships? I don't know the answer to that, but what I do think is that it's jolly interesting, and apart from a chip somewhere around here, which is not the end of the world, I'm going to have a go at buying it, and I do like it. You obviously got a feeling for it as well, so the thing is, what am I going to offer you for it, and what are you going to accept? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200 quid.
No.
Oh, it's a no, is it really?
Yep.
Miles away?
Yeah.
Am I really? Cool, you embarrassed me now, you've embarrassed me.
I'll keep going on, I'll let you in. No.
I know you will, yeah. Not enough, miles away. So, 20, 40, 60. Oh dear, £260 the table.
No.
No, he says, no. What's David going to tell us? Well, I'll tell you what David's going to tell you. When this arrived today, there was a lot of excitement. We have our independent valuers who've got a lot of experience, and not one of them has ever seen anything like that. We think it's Staffordshire. We've done a quick bit of research on the two ships. One's a tea clipper out of Liverpool. The other one, maybe it was a ship that transported people to New Zealand. But it's a very, very unusual item. Now, I've got two estimations here for you. One is 250 to 350, and one is 3 to 5.
Is it?
But on saying that, the general opinion is this is something Staffordshire pearlware, it could fly. I'm going to leave you with Stuart and see how far he can tempt you. But I feel this. If you put that to a wider audience and you feel like a gamble, will the serious collectors come out to play?
It's over to you.
Yeah, OK, it's over to me, isn't it? So do I want to put any more money where my mouth is, really? That's what we're saying, isn't it? What have I got on the table so far? 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 260, 280, 300. Got to pause here for a minute because it's nice and even now. It's 300. How much do I want to pay for this? 20, 40, 60, 80, £400. Not enough.
Bit more?
Tell me more. Tell me what you want for it.
No, you tell me how much you're going to pay for it.
£300. 420, 440, and that's my bid.
You're not going to put any more down. Another 20?
Another 20. £460 on the table.
Make it around 500.
Make it around 500.
You're desperate for it, aren't you?
No, I'm not desperate for anything in life. I like it. £500 on the table. That's £600 in the auction room.
You've got another 20 and you've got a deal.
500 quid's my price.
Go on then. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It looks like you took a shine to the money box, Stuart. It's a shame you don't have any money left to put in it now. The dealers have splashed out over £1,500 of their own money today. But have they been able to make any? Mark stuck to his guns with the berry spoons.
It's my final offer. There's my £60.
He only managed to clear a small profit by selling them to another dealer for £65. However, he had better luck with a silver watch.
There's £400 on the table. Have we got a deal?
We've got a deal.
Mark tracked down one of the country's best watch dealers and sold it for £500. Next up is Karen. She only managed to bag one item this time round.
Elizabeth, that's a really good offer.
She found a buyer almost straight away for the ring, selling it on for £350. It made her a pretty little profit. James snapped up both of his items.
You're a dealer in the making.
Hopefully.
Bob was his toughest customer. He only managed to sell the prints on for £110. The Vesta cases proved to be more successful for him.
So I have to do maths here, which is not my strong point.
It's not that bad, James. He sold them on for £280. Finally, we come to Stuart. He found the perfect client for the money box.
The general opinion is it could fly.
And cashed it in for £700. That makes Stuart our dealer of the day. Well done.
We've had a great day here in Grantham. There's been lots of action, lots of buying and lots of selling, just the way we like it. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. See you.